Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Suraj Naik and I'm here to help you learn the practical skills which you require to learn. Welcome to the day 4 of the MS Excel journey, and before beginning the day 4, I would like to make a big announcement to you. Apart from the MS Excel I would be teaching you, I am also coming up with helping you learn the AI tools which will help you do your work in a smarter and faster manner. Did you know that by using the AI tools, we can do the work in a faster and efficient way so that the time it requires to get the work done manually is reduced. Imagine you take 2 to 3 hours doing a work, and if I tell you that using AI you can do the same work within a matter of minutes or even seconds, how would it be? Yes, it's possible with the help of AI tools. So make sure to come every Sunday and watch my channel so that you make the use of AI tools and get your work done. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss any updates. Continuing the MS Excel journey, in the previous video, you have seen how to use the merge and center function and how to move from one cell to another by using your keyboard. Now we learn further. Today we are going to learn how do we move from one cell to another by selecting the specified cells you want. The same using the keyboard. Imagine the same situation that you are not able to use your mouse or you have forgotten to take on your mouse and only the thing you have with you is the keyboard. Now with the help of keyboard, you would be able to select the cells while you move from one cell to another cell. This is the data which I will be using, and this is the same data which I have been using for my past videos. These are the dummy data only created for education purpose. Now we'll continue and see how do we select the cells while we move from one cell to another. To do so, I will be coming to the basic details worksheet of my workbook. I will be placing my cursor at the A1 cell, and now if I want to move from A1 cell to G1 cell, I have told you in the previous video that by using the keyboard Control plus right arrow, I would be able to move from one cell to another. Now if I want to move back to the same A1 cell, Control plus left arrow, I have come here. Now this is only moving from one cell to another. Now suppose you want to select the cell from where you want to move that cell. For example, if I keep my cell selected at the A2 cell, now if I want to select A2 to G2, what is the function key? That is nothing but Control plus Shift and right arrow. It's that easy to select the cell while moving from one cell to another. It's simple and easy to remember. If you want to move from one cell to another, you need to press Ctrl plus the arrow keys. If you want to select the cells while moving from one cell to another, you need to add an additional key, that is Ctrl plus Shift and the arrow keys. With the help of this, you would be able to move or select while moving from one cell to another cell. It's so simple to move from one cell to another while selecting the cells which you require. You need to add only one additional key, that is Ctrl plus Shift and the arrow key. The same rule applies here, that the data should be in continuous sequence. Imagine if over here B is not written. It has been deleted. Now if you want to select the data from A2 cell to G2 cell, you will not be able to select by using Ctrl plus Shift and right arrow. It will only be selected till the C2 value. As we used Ctrl plus arrow keys, and I had said you that the data should be in continuous sequence, the same rule applies here. So imagine I write V here again. Now if I want to select Control plus Shift and right arrow, it gets selected. The same applies vertically also. Control plus Shift and down arrow, the same gets selected. Now after learning how to move from one cell to another and how to select the cells while moving from one cell to another, we will be learning how to insert or delete a row or column in an MS worksheet. Imagine you're working in a data that somewhat looks like this. Now, if you want to insert a column, after the name column and before the flat section column, you need to select the column of before which you need to insert the column. Now suppose I want to add a column after name and beside flat section. So you have to select the flat section column to insert the column before that. Remember, whenever you select a column and try to insert a column, the column gets inserted at the left hand side. Now if I have selected the D column, and at the top you can see in the cells section there is an option called as insert. If I click on that, the cell column gets inserted. Now we can write our data over here. Suppose I write address Bangalore, Mumbai, Bombay, and Bangalore. You can write the same by inserting any of the data. Now suppose you want to take this, that is you want to delete the column, what you need to do is come to that column, select that column which you need to delete, and at the top cell sections you need to press the delete button. This column gets deleted. The same applies to adding a row. That is, if you want to add a row, you need to select the row which is after that row where you want to add a row. Imagine you want to add a row between 12 and 13. That is after 12 and before 13. What you need to do is select the 13, that is 13th row, and press on insert. Here too you remember that the row get inserted just above the value where the cell is selected. Here too you can type and continue with whatever you want to type. This, if you want to delete the row, you can select that and click on delete. The row gets deleted. Inserting and deleting a row is that too simple. Now, if you want a shortcut key for that, that is to insert a column, the shortcut key is Control and plus. The plus sign at the right hand side of your keyboard. If you want to delete it, it is Control and minus. It's simple to understand. If you want to add, Control plus plus. If you want to delete, Control plus minus. The same with the rows. That's it for the day, guys. I hope you understood whatever we have taught today, and you will be learning it whenever you work in an MS Excel workbook. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss any updates and any learnings in the MS Excel. Also, a kind request to everyone who has watched my video to comment in the comment section the part you have liked or the part you have disliked. I am open to every kind of feedback which you give to me so that I can improve and come up with new videos. Also, remember that every Sunday I would be coming and helping you learn an AI tool or application which will help you make your work done in a faster and smarter in an efficient manner. So don't miss out any. Subscribe and hit the bell icon. This is your friend Suraj signing off. Bye. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.